I have a hard time finding the good. I'm a pessimist. I'm very cynical and very sarcastic. My father passed away when I was 15. He died of Lou Gehrig's disease. And a couple of weeks before he died, I woke up one morning to a note taped to the outside of my door. The funny thing about the note is that my father was right-handed, but he wrote the note with his left hand because Lou Gehrig's disease had taken his right hand from him several months before. But he wrote the note, and the note said something like, I was thinking last night how tough it must be to be an 8th grader, and I wanted you to have this note. Today is your day. You can do anything with it you want. If the forecast calls for rain, decide now that you're going to enjoy being wet. If treated unfairly for something, just smile and think of all the things you've not been caught for. At the end of the note, my father wrote the line, attitude is everything, but today is not yet anything, so fill it with laughter. We are surrounded today by bad circumstances, not just me and my family, but it's all over the place. It seems like everyone we meet, everyone we come in contact with is going through some of the same things. And more often than not, we forget to see the good. I think it's important for us to think about and focus on things that really matter. You know, the only reason we're here, the only purpose we've been given is to worship God. And if we can keep that in perspective and take that perspective on things, then how ridiculous is it for us to focus on anything but that? Sure, there are circumstances, there are devastations even in our lives that affect us. And we just get caught up in why me and what now and how dare you, God. He's promised to meet us there in those situations. He's not only promised to show up, he's promised to come back. Jesus is alive. He's here. And he's coming back. And we have a lot to look forward to. That is so much more powerful than anything that can go on in our day-to-day life. So I'm just reminded every day by the legacy my dad left and the attitude that he had, even in the worst of circumstances, that we are here to worship. And if we can focus on that, if we can understand that and live that, then nothing is too big for us. There's no reason not to choose joy. I have a hard time waking up every day and making that decision. But I'm trying to remember that. I'm trying to understand and believe, really believe, that I'm fearfully and wonderfully made, that the only reason I've been put on this earth is to choose joy. And that joy comes from God.